Hi guys, so as you can probably tell by the bare face going on at the moment, this is going to be a makeup tutorial. It's basically going to be my take on a New Year's Eve makeup. So it's 2 days until New Year's Eve for me at the moment. Obviously it might be different for you depending on when I upload this, but I'm just going to show you the kind of look I'm going to be wearing and the products I'm using, so if you wanted to get any ideas for yourself. Yeah, so I've already primed my skin with a bit of the L'Oreal Lumi Magic Primer. And this is brilliant because even underneath foundation it gives this lovely glow to your skin, not like too shiny, but it just gives it this nice radiance. So I'm going to be using a foundation that I use all the time. You're probably bored of it by now, but it's the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, and this is so brilliant for kind of like nights out when there's going to be like photos taken and flash used, because it doesn't have the SPF in it, so it's not going to give you that kind of like white face in photos. And mine is in the shade Rose Ivory, so I'm just going to take a little bit of that all over. And I'm just going to conceal under my eyes using the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. I'm also going to take a little bit of a light reflecting concealer, and this is the Dream Lumi Touch from Maybelline. I'm just going to kind of pop it in a V shape underneath my eye. This is a bit of a kind of Kim Kardashian trick, I guess, because she always has like amazing bright V under there, so I'm just going to buff that in. Because it's light reflecting, again with like any photography or anything pretty much, it will just give that lovely brightened effect under there which really lifts the eyes. So onto brows, and I'm just going to use my kind of like regular brow product, which is MAC Charcoal Brown, on an angled brush, and just brush that through. A lot of people have asked me actually to do like a brow video, how I fill in my brows, but this is pretty much it. Just a little bit of this eyeshadow, brush through them, that's all I do. Okay, so onto the fun part and the eyes, and I'm going to be using a Stila smudge pot. This is in Kitten, just to create a little bit of a base. I'm just going to pop that on with my finger. I got this in the sale on Beauty Bay. It's so pretty. I haven't really used that many Stila products before, but I really like this one. So I'm going to be using two colours from my Urban Decay Naked palette, and first of all I'm going to take Half Baked, which is this lovely like gold colour. And I'm just going to pop that kind of on 2/3 of the lid from the inside. This is going to be kind of like a gold smoky eye. Okay, and then on the outer corners I'm going to use another colour from this palette, which is Creep, down at the bottom here. It's kind of like, it's not a black, it's almost like a grey kind of colour with a bit of like sparkle shot through. And I'm just going to take this on the outer corner. And blend it into the gold. I'm going to take a little bit of that underneath the eye as well. Not all the way. So now comes the really messy part, and I'm going to use this kind of amazing glitter palette from NYX. It's probably a good idea to do your foundation before you use this, because well, you know, glitter like drops down so badly. But yeah, it's basically kind of got these beautiful like glitter shades, but they're all in like a creamy base, so they really stick to the eye. And I'm going to use kind of a combination of these two, maybe these three. And I'm just going to use my finger and take that and just like dot it all over the gold part of the eye. Try not to go too much like onto the darker part because I still want to keep that quite dark, but just have this like really glittery part on the inside. If you can't get hold of this palette, because it is a little bit hard to find, a really great tip is to use like a glittery eyeliner. Collection 2000 do some amazing like glitter eyeliners, but instead of using them as a liner, just kind of do the similar thing where you dot it all over the eye, and again they have like a sticky base so they stay on so well, but they're really cheap and easy to get hold of. So I'm just going to do a really thin line of black liner now, just on my lash line. I'm using the Clinique gel liner. This is kind of optional because I need to wear eyeliner or my eyes look a little bit funny, but you could just like stop it here and start putting your mascara on. Okay, then I'm just going to curl my eyelashes with my shimmer eyelash curlers. Give them a couple of squeezes. And mascara. You could wear false lashes, but I have a fear of false lashes, so I don't ever put them on. But I'm just going to use my Max Factor Masterpiece Max mascara. Really love this mascara at the moment, so good thick coat of that. Okay, and then for the cheeks, I'm just going to use a little bit of Gemma Kids Dewy All Over Radiance Glow. I'm not sure if you can still get hold of this because I heard that Gemma Kid kind of like went into administration or something, or they don't exist anymore, so that's a bit scary, but if you can, you know, get your hands on this, it's such a good highlighter. I'm just going to take this like on the tops of my cheekbones with this little duo fibre brush. I have glitter everywhere. Okay, and then I'm going to contour my cheeks using the Clarins Duo Bronzing Palette here. This is the lightest shade. And a Sigma taper brush. And I'm going to put a little bit of that just at the temples as well. Just to give me some colour, as I am so pale. And then on the apples of my cheeks, I'm just going to use this lovely cream blush, again from Stila. This is another one of my sale purchases. And this is in the colour Gerbera. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that on with a Real Techniques stippling brush. This is such a good brush for cream blushes. It's just the perfect way to put them on. I don't want to wear too much blush because I'm going for a bold lip, so just a little bit. So you could just leave it at that and put kind of like a pinky nude lipstick on and be done, but I want to go for a red lip. So I'm going to use a Kate Moss Matte Collection lipstick. This is such a beautiful colour. It's like the perfect kind of Christmas party, New Year's party red. And I'm going to put it on with a lip brush. So once that initial kind of like shapes in with the brush, I'm just going to take it straight from the bullet to build up the colour. So that's the finished look, guys, and I hope you enjoyed that. So basically just like a really lovely gold glittery eye with a little bit of smokiness to it, and then a nice bright red lip. Yes, so I will see you all in the new year. I hope you have an amazing time if you're going to any parties or if you're just staying at home. I hope you enjoy yourself, and I will speak to you soon.